All right, so now we're going to talk about understanding call mode. Press the power button in the center to turn the scale on. At the top of the screen, you'll notice 5 placeholders. Those are your 5 fish that you'll have throughout the day in your live well in a standard tournament. What's nice about this scale is it will automatically replace and input those fish into those slots. You don't have to do that manually. So when you weigh your first fish, it will automatically populate to the number 1 placeholder. When you weigh your second fish, it will automatically go into number 2 slot, so on and so forth through 5 fish. When you catch your 6th fish, you don't have to worry about replacing a fish in the live well display, because the scale is designed to automatically replace that fish for you. Now, in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see call number. When you catch your 6th fish, if it's going to replace one of the 5 fish that are in your live well, it will flash here in the bottom left-hand corner as what call number to use. If, say, number 3 is your smallest fish, it will automatically flash and replace your number 3 fish. In the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see total weight. Now, as you catch your fish and you weigh your 5 fish throughout the day, that will automatically update as you catch your fish. The nice feature with this tool, another nice feature rather, is if you catch a fish that's not going to help you, if it's too small and isn't going to replace a fish in your live well, on the display it will pop up and flash no call. That's how you know that the fish isn't going to help you throughout the day. There's a couple of different features with call mode as well, and that's setting your call limit. So if you're fishing a non-standard event, say as a co-angler in a BFL or an ABA, any other event that may limit the co-angler to less than 3 or less than 5 fish, say 3 fish. If you press and hold the center and right buttons at the same time, you'll notice call limit flashes. If you press the right button, it will cycle through up to 10 fish. So you press it once, it will go to 6, press it again, it will go to 7, and you can set that any increment 1 to 10. Once you find your setting that you prefer, press the center button to lock that in. Now, what's important to know with changing your call mode, this has to be done before you weigh your first fish. So before the start of your tournament day, you're going to want to set this to your specified call limit for your event. If you catch a fish and you weigh that fish before you change your call limit, you're going to have to clear the scale out and change your call limit, reweigh that fish. So make sure you do that before the start of your tournament day, before you weigh your first fish. All right, it's tournament day. You just caught your first fish. We're going to go over how to weigh a fish in call mode and how to register that fish, lock it into your live well. You're going to hit the middle button to turn the power on. And before you weigh this fish, and this is something that you need to do at the start of your day, and I cover this in a different video that you can find here on catchcommander.com, is making sure your cull limit is set to the proper number for your tournament. So if you're fishing an event that's a 3 fish limit, make sure it's set to 3 fish. If you're fishing an event that's 5 fish limit, make sure it's set to 5 fish, or even 6, 7, up to 10 fish. So view that video here on catchcommander.com on how to change that limit. Now, again, you just caught your first fish. We're going to use our no puncture grips to weigh this fish. Simply lift up on the handle, lock your fish down. You want to make sure that your scale is zeroed out before you put your fish on the scale, which I did with just simply pressing the center button. It's very important that you wait until the scale display shows hold here in the bottom left of the display. Once it's in hold, that's locked in, simply press the left button. It will automatically put that fish into the number 1 slot, with this being our first fish. As you go throughout your day and you catch your 5 fish, it will automatically record that weight to those specific slots depending on which number of fish you're on. Put that fish in your live well, press the center button to re-zero the scale out and clear it, and you're good to go fishing the rest of the day. All right, so you just caught your 5th fish. You're fishing throughout the day. You catch your 6th fish. We're gonna go over now exactly how this scale works. So I've got 5 weights recorded onto the scale already. We're gonna take our 6th fish, zero that scale out before I weigh the fish by pressing the center button. I'm gonna put that fish on the scale, wait for it to register hold in the bottom corner, and press the left button. Now, my number 3 fish was my smallest fish at a pound 4 ounces. It's going to automatically flash and replace that fish with the 304 that I just caught. Now, in the bottom right-hand corner, I've got my total weight that's updated as well to reflect the 5 fish that are in my live well screen up top. And it will also tell you which number you're going to call in the bottom left-hand corner. Makes it very simple. Now, say you catch a fish that is not going to help with your weight. We're going to clear that scale out, make sure that it's zeroed out by pressing the center button. We're going to catch our 6th fish. Now, this fish has to be bigger than 2 pounds 3 ounces, which is my smallest fish currently. This fish is only going to weigh a pound 4 ounces. Now, I'm locked into hold. I'm going to press the left button, and on the screen it is going to flash no call. So this scale is going to let you know that this fish isn't going to help you. Release that fish back into the water, get back to fishing, and try to upgrade to a bigger fish.